What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kira Speaks here, and today I'm coming at y'all with another banger. Today we're going to be talking about the time that I got robbed for selling vapes on the street. Golly. Sorry about that. Ugh. Fucking Zen's fucking me up, dude. Alright. So before we get into this video, please make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hit fucking 10 subs by the end of the year. Alright. Show me that I'm not an NPC just talking to the void. But alright, boys. So, yeah. I was selling vapes 2020, 2019, something like that. I don't remember, honestly, what year. Um, but I was moving that shit, dude. I had a guy who was fronting me, like, he fronted me 25 boxes of puffs. This is whenever puffs were, like, the thing. Like, whenever, like, the step after the jewel, I guess. And it was 10 per box, so 25 boxes, that's what, 250 puffs times I sold them for 20. Y'all can do the math, but to me that was a lot of money, and I was moving that shit. So eventually this guy texts me and he's like, "Hey, y'all, you got like 10 or 8's 10 puffs." And I was like, "Yeah, I got you, bro. Where you trying to meet?" And this was all going down while I was at my friend Leo's house or his apartment. And I was like, "Hey, dude, would you go with me to do this drop or this like pickup or whatever?" He was like, "Yeah, I got you, bro." Um, 'Cause it was a big order. 10 is like kind of sus, raises eyebrows. That's like someone asking for a fucking O of bud. You're gonna be fucking on alert. If you have a brain. Sorry about that, boys. Water break. Um, but yeah, so he was like, "Yeah, I'll go with you." So we make our way over there and we park, but I back into the parking spot, which I think any of y'all should do if y'all are ever gonna do something like this, which I don't recommend y'all ever do. But if you do, yes, please back in, be aware, look around, just be aware. Don't trust people. I don't think anyone in life has ever gotten far by trusting someone. Um, so yeah, the homeboy comes to the car. Leo's in the front seat with me, my homeboy, and then this other guy, he gets in the back seat and he's like, "Hey, bro, you got the vapes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you got the money?" And something I kind of forgot to talk about was I put all the vapes in the trunk of my car because I had this like feeling. And that's another thing, dude. If y'all have like this feeling in your gut that something is wrong, you need to trust it because odds are something is wrong. And I think our brains, scientifically, our brains can see into the future. Not by that much, but, you know, I think it matters. And we can kind of sense when something's wrong. So, yeah, I put him in the trunk. And then Homeboy gets in. He's like, "You got the vapes?" I'm like, "Yeah, you got the cash?" And then I look up and I see, like, someone coming from. He's, like, trying to, like, duck and run at the same time. And, he jumps in the car, like because my car is unlocked. That was my first mistake. You know, I should have locked that shit, I guess. But um, he gets in the car, and then that immediately sends me into like a panic. Obviously, and I'm like, hell no. So I put my shit in drive, and I'm going like 60 in this apartment complex, like through speed bumps and shit. And they both have guns to our heads, dude. And so I grabbed the gun, like, cause he's right behind me. I grabbed that shit, I'm trying to grab it like and keep it. You know, I'm trying to like pull it and have me a new piece. And my homeboy Leo, he's frozen in the passenger seat. I was barred out of my mind, so I I had no anxiety. I was like, this is a come up, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be hard, you know, but I'm just saying, like, that's the state of mind I was in at the time. But yeah, so they eventually are like, can you let us out? I don't think I'm doing a good job of explaining it, but I was driving like fucking crazy, dude, and they were like, let us out, let us out. So I slam on the fucking brakes, dude. I go from like 60 to 0 in like half a second. Felt like I was like, get the fuck out of the car then, bro. Get the fuck out of the car. And so they get out of the car. They go on with their happy ass life, I guess. Uh, my homeboy was pretty shooken up, and I feel bad for that to this day. But that's pretty much it, man. Just y'all need to watch your surroundings. You know, always watch your back. Don't trust people. Um, keep your circle small, man, and don't do what I did. You know, I don't think any of it's worth it for what, $1,000. Not that that was $1,000 deal, but you know, ultimately, I think people our age they sell. Then what you buy gas with it. You buy like fucking drinks, and it's just worthless, man. Go get a fucking job, you know. I don't think anything good ever comes out of this besides like pain to your family and just hurt all around, or you end up dead, or I could have ended up dead or robbed, you know. But yeah, this is the time that I got robbed and nothing got taken. But if y'all want to hear stories about when I got robbed and literally got robbed and like shit got taken when I was younger, y'all let me know, man, because I'm not trying to be hard here, and I'll admit, man, I've gotten robbed twice, maybe three times. I'll just think about it. But yeah, man, you know, nobody's like better than the next person. I'm not afraid to admit my faults. I've lost fights, I've won fights, and that's all for y'all to experience on the channel with me. So if y'all want more stories, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to get them out for y'all. I'm kind of juggling this in work right now, so that's kind of hard, but I would obviously love to do this more than my fucking job. So